All right, guys. So today we're going to be talking about pop buys. And then of course, if you're in the office, we have the pop buy party afterwards being hosted by Prosper. So Alex is already here. I see her setting up, which is great. So we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so today we're just going to talk about what pop buys are, who to give them to, share some ideas, talk about if it works or not, which I'd love to hear anecdotes from the crowd on experiences that they've had with that, and then ideas for quick pop buys using Command and Canva, and then finally how to make free templates, and then I'll be giving out free templates to those who are attending, and then for you guys online as well, I'll do the same. I'll email you guys so that you can get the free templates that I will do from kind of what I'll show you today. So first of all, pop buys involve giving a client or maybe someone that was a referral a small gift. So of course, always staying under $25. Please remember that. But this is just something that was usually very, very small. You're doing it on a larger scale, so you want it to be a lower cost anyways, and then have like a cute little marketing slogan attached to it. And it just is because it's called pop by because you're going to go by the person's house. If you're in a massive hurry, like sure, you can like set it on their porch or whatever. But, you know, if you really want to ring the doorbell, have that face to face here. I just wanted to pop by if you're, you know, if they're home, here's this little, you know, little gift, just thinking about you, you know, whatever. So our target audience for this is our past clients, past referrals. You could do this for a sphere of influence. You could do this for community, different community groups. So whether you go to a fire station, whether you go to your kid's school, you go to your kid's doctor, whatever it is, this is where, you know, you can pass these out there, or leave a group of them. Of course, you're always going to have your what attached to it. Business card. So one of the kind of concepts behind this is reciprocity principle. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but this is basically like a fundamental part of psychology that if you do something for someone, they're going to want to reciprocate. So if you do something nice, if you've ever noticed you're walking into a restaurant, there's two sets of doors. You go up, you hold the first door for the person that walks in. What does that person often do? They go to the next door and they hold the door for you because you did something nice for them. Now they want to reciprocate and do something nice for you. So same kind of concept. Overall, people are good, right? That's, you know, and so they want to reciprocate that good intention that you just gave them. So if you give them a pop by, then you're on the brain, which is part of it, but then also they want to reciprocate and say, oh, I have this referral that maybe I can give them something back. So we're going to first look at Command. So here I'm going to click my little design center. So if you are logging into Command to follow along, basically you would log in, and then on the left-hand column, you have all your different buttons. Of course, for my class, I teach you about designs. So that's where I've ended up. You just click the little paintbrush and you come into designs. So with this, if you want to do something quick, I'm all about just knock it out, right? So why don't we come in, we're going to do create design, and let's do social, because that just has some of the largest number of designs already made. So I would click social, continue, and we are in August, which means we're almost to September, which means it's almost Halloween. I'm one of those people. So I'm like, it's almost a bird month. So let's start decorating now. So, no, you're fine. Yep, so go to Command, and then on the left-hand column, there's a little paintbrush. Yep, and then yes, it is. Yep, it's a KW only. So then once you click the paintbrush, we went into the top right-hand corner, which has a blue button that says create design. You click that, and then a little window will pop up with 4 different options. Social is the second option. You're going to click social, and now we're here. Okay. Cool. So from there, like you can, I've shown this every time I do this class, but here are all your different options. So you could click holidays here. This is going to be your easiest one because you can very easily tie a pop by to a holiday. So let's look up what, let's say, well, we're in August. So let's see what August has before we go to October. So here, yes, they have a lot of different holidays that they do decorations for. So here we go, September, Hispanic Heritage Month. That could be a good option, especially if you're trying to break into maybe more of a Spanish speaking clientele. A lot of Jewish holidays, yeah, in those couple months, yeah. Labor Day, so this one could be cute if you paired this with something. Maybe you're going to give them, you know, something summery, right? So I'm seeing watermelon, so I'm thinking watermelon. I'm like, no, that's expensive, because you want to be able to replicate this on a fairly large scale, right? But you can come up with something, you know, something summery. So in this instance, what I would do is I would just click, hover over and click the use button. I like this little, it's relaxation day. You could add something else to this though, if you wanted to. So say you wanted to, of course, to try and stay in compliance, or because you're going to have your business card, you don't really have to, right? Because it's going to be right there. But if you wanted to put something else on there, you know, give me a call if whatever, you put some cute little summary language on here. And so you can add that by clicking this text button. So in the top bar, you have drawing, shapes, frames, text. We're going to add our text in here.
When I clicked on that, it's made a relaxation day. I'm clicking on it and it's not doing it.
Did you click the red use button? It's a little bit finicky, I will say. You can't just like double click into it. You have to click the red use button.
I'm literally clicking on it, not doing it. And I don't see that button where you said it says use. Oh, here it is.
Perfect. Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. So now that you're on the page, we're looking at this and you have the text. So I'm hovering over text. And so you have title, subtitle, these are just like different sizes, but of course you can edit any one of these to be different sizes. So I'm just going to throw in some body text and say, you know, always here for your referrals or something. I have not finished my coffee that I am actively drinking right now, so I'm not coming up with a cute slogan. You would want to put something adorable in here. I am not that person at this moment. But that's how you can add it when that concept comes to your brain. So that's how you would add text. Now, we're realtors, right? We like to put our face on stinking everything. So we can add a frame in here. Here's all your frames. Let's put me in a little triangle. Clicked it. I can put my triangle anywhere I want. And then just like most photo editing things, you size it by grabbing the corner. Okay. So I could do that. I could also just grab this guy and drop him on here if I want it to be a rectangle. So I'm just going to throw this on here. Here's your reposition. So this is AKA crop. I don't know why Big Daddy KW don't get mad at me, but I don't know why we're not calling this crop. So I'm going to do that, and I can scale it. I can crop him. I can do all the things. So it's okay. There, it's great. It's free. So let's not get too mad about it. So I've done that, but I don't like that there's this background. I'm going to show you a little sneak of something you can do to get around this, because if you want to be like, have you seen those ones where it's just your body? It's hard to do. There is a way, I think, in here to get rid of the background. Let's see, use this background, remove image background. I'm going to click this in command. I'm going to show you how this works out. Actually, this picture, not bad.
If you're having trouble with whatever picture you have, if you send it to Fiverr, pay them like $10 and you give them 5 photos or whatever, they'll crop it out for you too. And it'll be super clean.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
If you're having issues with it, I mean, we use Fiverr a lot for like our gifts and all that.
Yeah,
It's not expensive.
yeah. So Canva, so which we're going to get to, Canva, to remove the background, I think you have to have the paid version, the premium. This one here, what? I know. Well, but I will say, so my whole class is trying to teach you how to do all this stuff for free. Because I'm super cheap and I like to keep fixed costs low. And so that's the avenue that I teach from, right? Because we're all self-employed. If we can keep our fixed costs low, that's part of what I teach, is like, how can I take this premium product and get it for the basic version? So in this instance, I am actually super impressed with how they just removed that background. I have tried it before and it has not been just as successful as this. So I'm still going to show you the other avenue that I have. However, this is kind of cool. So here is that super like fairly clean. I'm just going to throw myself, I don't know, I'm hanging out on the picnic. Maybe I'm going to take a picture and I'm like laying back. I don't know. So here I am there on my little thing, got my face on it. So I'm a real realtor. And then I'm ready to go. If I wanted to change the font, of course, again, pretty standard, but you can change things, you know, by just selecting the text box, changing the font, changing the color. You can change how transparent it is, those types of things. On here too, they have, just so you see, there's like this one here for fill color, and then this one here for the outline. It says stroke color. Again, it means outline. I don't know. We're just here. So that's those ones there. But they have a ton of different options for you. So I'm going to go back and show you some of the other ones, like Halloween. So maybe you print it off and you just take it with you to with some candy bags or something like that. So let me go back to the main one that you guys can follow along. Oh, it's thinking. Okay. So we're back on our main screen. We got here by, again, clicking the paintbrush symbol. So I'm going to scroll down on the side and look at my other months here. So you have super quick Halloween ones. There's a Happy Halloween, little mummy, super cute. They had a Frankenstein last year. I don't know where that guy went. These are typically like cards. Here's one you could write on. So you could print this off and write with the Sharpie or something like that. These ones, very, very cute little for sale one. Love that. Would take a lot of ink, so heads up on that. But actually, let's see what we could do about that. Wonder if we can change it. Let's see how much I can edit. I cannot. It's gonna try and invert the colors, but I can't. So cute little things so that you can do on this. Again, print it out. Maybe on this one, it would probably be cheaper, truthfully, to just send it to a Vistaprint or to Walgreens or something like that. Get it printed really quickly, and then you're just gonna do a cute little punch ribbon business card. Put it on your candy bags. Good to go. You did not have to do any real customization, right? Because again, that's the other thing. We want to do this quickly. So here's your options with doing it through command. So I'm going to briefly step over to this website. So if for some reason you have a photo that doesn't seem like it is going well with the background being removed, here is a website that in 1 week, you could knock out a ton during your free trial period. So sign up for it. I'm going to come on here and it's called photo and then an R. So photo with a F and then it ends in R. So photor, I don't know, .com. And I just clicked onto like one of the main things. You guys don't need to follow along on this because truthfully you can, this is just if you ever need to do it, but they have a bunch of different things. If you wanted to turn yourself into a cartoon, truthfully, again, though, I would do the like Cartoon Me or whatever was super popular. Toon Me, I think it was called. That app, I would probably start there if you're trying to go that direction. But it has little things here if you want to like create, make yourself a cat. I don't know. But for these backgrounds and everything, I'm gonna, you know, you could ask that. So I'm gonna leave this blank because I want to, for today's purposes, only show you how to make the background disappear if for some reason you were having issues with that. Also, just in general, what I'm planning to do is when I get a bunch of new headshots, I'm going to get my free trial of this, put them all in here very quickly in that week long, get rid of the backgrounds, and then be able to save them all as PNGs so that I can use them forever and ever, amen, in all of my other marketing stuff. So on here, I'm removing the background, which is just one of the options. It's thinking. And I did notice that it's a little bit crisper because I did notice when we were in command, there was, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a little bit of a dark outline around one side of me where it's catching a little bit of a shadow. This one does not have that. This to me looks a little bit crisper. But I have a watermark on me because it's going to make me do that free trial. So there I am, sitting on a bench. So maybe standing would be a better option for you guys if you want to try this out. But I would say that, you know, go try, remove these backgrounds, and then you can use them forever. So you would want to download them as a PNG. Don't do JPEG. PNG is a higher resolution, and that's going to be allow you to continue with the transparent background. So you would just click this little boop box here. But again, you have to get your free trial. Okay, so that was kind of a side step in general. But let's go back here. And we're going to do it now in Canva. So canva.com. Now this one, you can type into the search bar whatever you're looking for. And truthfully, just because of the nature of this being a larger scale, you know, software platform, they're just going to have a lot more designs. So if I wanted to type in Halloween, yeah, then there's going to be flyers, postcards, everything under the sun for Halloween. Tons of stuff. Again, I know I've said this before, but if you see the little money sign, it means that there's going to be something in that image that is $1. So that doesn't kill me. It's just $1 to like download it without a watermark. Sometimes I still try and find a free version by looking for a different element, which I'll show you in a second. But $1 is not usually too bad. If it has the crown though, that one's going to be locked to you unless you have that pro account. So I'm going to ignore anything that has the little pro. I'm going to click this one. I think it's cute and it looks like it's free. I'm going to put on something like, I'm Bats about your referrals, or I'm, you know, I'm batty for your, I don't know. Everyone's like, oh, I know, but that's what this is, right? You kind of want them to groan because they're going to be like, Jed, God, that guy. Like, you know, it's funny. So edit this if you need to. This one, again, was free. I would just change a couple things. So I'm going to type in here. If the text box is already here, I can just type into it by highlighting the whole section. And then if I need to add text, you can see everything on your sidebar. So text is on that sidebar. and I can put it in here. One of the things I like about Canva though, is it does have pre-made kind of like templates of things. So you can see this chill, open 24 hours. So you can change these things, and sometimes they have maybe a theme that you might like. So I'm going to type in Halloween, and look, here's my Halloween options for what it thinks would be good fonts for Halloween. So if I highlight this, oh, hello. Oh, it's adding it. Well, so you can see all the different colors and everything, or what have you. And then now it has a font combination as well that it recommends to me. So I can click that, and it's just going to throw it on there. So this one, you know, if you typed in Christmas, it would be the same thing. It comes up with little texts, and they're pre-made. So actually these ones, it already says the blurb for you. That was kind of funny. Merry Christmas. And then you look down and it's like, it's coming. Happy or jolly holiday. So you have like pre-made ones that kind of look font wise, zero thought, just add it onto the thing, change the text, knock it out. If we were to have tried one that was not free, and we just really don't want to cough up $1 right now, then show you what you can do and just change out the thing. Let's see, this one here says it's going to be the Grim Reaper. Okay, keep thinking. All right, what can I not download? Interesting. Oh, it's the cobwebs that are, oh, that's easy. Okay, well, here you go. Okay, so the cobwebs are apparently what's going to have watermarks on them. Super simple. I'm going to come to elements in the corner here, and I'm going to type in the word cobweb. Oh yeah, see, that's the one that apparently, which I can't even see it. I'd have to zoom in, but there might be like very faint watermarks. Canvas are like X's. I can't even tell. Truthfully, if it was me, I would just print it as is with the watermark because you can't tell. But we're going to play by the rules today. And I'm going to grab this guy. Oh, look, this one here. Boom. I'm going to just delete that off. Throw him on. Do the same on the other side, and I'm done. Well, actually, let me show you how to do the same on the other side. I shouldn't just assume you know how to do this. I'm going to click this, delete it. I'm going to add this back. Oh no, it doesn't fit. What can I do here? You're just going to click flip. And it's a horizontal flip. Boom. See, this is why I do this, because I'm like, there you go. And again, if I needed to size it, I'm going to size it. So I'm going to scale this back just a touch because I wanted to get it out of the happy Halloween bit. But now, oh, now there are different sizes. What am I supposed to do here now? Okay, well, I'm going to grab this and I'm just going to scale it back until I see this guideline. See the purple dotted? Now I know that it's even. Absolutely. If I wanted to throw in the other corners, I'm just going to click Control C, or I can click this guy, duplicate. But either way, Control V if you're doing the keyboard path, hotkeys. If not, you can just right click, paste. So either way, it's going to get that over here. And now I want to flip it again vertically. Great. And now I'm going to do the same thing again. But this time I have to flip horizontal and vertically. Boom. Now I have cobwebs in every corner. Can't get any more cobwebs than that. We're all happy. Probably wouldn't go with the Grim Reaper for cobwebs. Just throwing that out there. Just happened to be what I clicked. So another one though, another way that I like, yeah, someone's like, is that a threat? So see, when I'm on my main dash, so I've gone back just to canva.com. I have my whole left side, which fun fact, you still see says EM training, old job. But apparently when I tried to get rid of them, their entire, like everything they've ever created went down because I was the manager. That was kind of funny. They lost all their training. Anywho, so you're just gonna see that forever on my account. So when you come to tools, so you're scrolling on this left column, there's a tools, brand, which we can talk about in a later date, content calendar or content planner. And it has this little crown, which again means pro. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna click into it anyway. So I'm gonna get ideas from it. What it's trying to tell you is to actually use the content planner like you would use back at media, where you would put things on there, schedule the posts, and Canva would post it for you. That is a pro tool. But look at their little calendar here. I can look at how there were all of these international days, and I can click into this. So tomorrow is World Humanitarian Day. If I click onto that, it gives me some recommended ones. I'm going to just grab the first one. Let's do this one. And I'm not gonna really change much at all. I would just, if you wanted to use this, you could edit it however, like, again, if you really wanted to change the verbiage to whatever. I don't truthfully know what a good pop by would be for World Humanitarian Day, but it's just the first one that I clicked. So we're going with it. So you're just gonna download this. This can also go for your back at U Media. Just as a side note, you would just download this and then do the PNG again, of course, and put it onto back at U Media, which is a free content scheduler for us. So all good, always welcome. We're glad that everyone is here. So, so this one, so if I go back to the content planner, let's maybe try and find something a little more conducive for that International Day of Charity. Let's see, I'm gonna scroll back up. International Cat Day, you could have given everybody a kitten.
You're on the calendar? On calendar?
I'm on the content planner. So September, let's look. So we just looked at International Day of National Pancake Day. That could be fun. That's something tangible, right? You could give everybody like pancake mix in little tins or something. So if I click this, I like that one. I'm going to click it. I'm going to print it. I'm going to do the things, put my business cards on it. Boom. Zero work that I had to do for that. Well, not zero, but you know what I'm saying.
You can also type in there and sign meaning, phone number.
Absolutely.
Right on that.
You can throw your face on it. You can do all the things you want to do. You can live your best life in editing, or you can just print it, put your business card. I saw that and it made me actually angry. I was like, no. Cauliflower. Oh, cute. There you go. Yes. Yes.
Hi, can I ask a question?
Hold on one second, Angela. We have a question with Alex. I'll repeat it in a second if you can't hear it.
Yeah, so I have to open up a new.
100%. I can show you how to do that. Yep. I hope so. Angela, so what, or for those of you in Zoom, what the question was is, for example, let's do it with our National Pancake Day. We're going to come in here, and I'm glad you said that, because my brain this morning was like, make sure you talk about how to print multiple, and then I wasn't doing that right now. So I'm glad you said that. So here's our National Pancake. The question is, how do you get this to print so that it's not just one per page that's only like this much of an 8.5 by 11? How can you make it so that there's multiple so that you can get it printed more costly if you go get it printed in general or just easier. So the answer is you're going to come to share and you're going to download, but this time you're not going to do by PNG. You're going to do PDF. Doesn't matter really, PDF, standard, print, whatever. I'm going to do print and I'm going to download it as a PDF. So it's thinking. Okay, so if on my computer, and I use Windows, you use Apple, I'm so sorry. We're going to talk about from Windows because I can't help you otherwise. But PDF Adobe should be Adobe. So I think once we get to the other screen, I just don't know how to get you to the other screen. So if I were to click it from here, have you ever noticed where some PDFs open into a tab? I don't want that. I want to actually open it in its true PDF format. So instead of clicking from here, I'm going to actually follow the file path. So I'm going to go to my downloads and I'm going to double click it. Let's see if it opens it in a window. Okay, see, it's opening it in a tab. I'm going to come back out of that. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to right click. And I'm going to do open with. I'm going to intentionally select Adobe. So basically, however you need to get it, so it's opening in Adobe. Cool. So now we're here. So I am now going to print from here. Come on. We'll try that. No, come on. Wait. Yeah, right. Okay. So you have your screen. I wanted to get this screen because in other ones, you get like the weird, like Chrome or whatever extension, weird one. You don't have as many options. I wanted to get to this print option. And there's all of these things. Multiple is one of your options. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to say, I want it to be, let's say I want 4 by 2. That looks small. So let's orientate it differently. Boom. Okay, so I want 4 by 2. I could do maybe 3 by 2. That looks a little small. 3 by 2. There we go. Okay, I like that size. I want it to be 3 by 2. So now I can see, okay, that's the size that's going to look good. I want my pop by to be that. However, you see, it's still going to just only print that one. But now I know that I'm doing 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is 6. So I'm going to come back to my thing here. And I'm just going to duplicate this so that there are 6 pages of this. So I'm going to go, I have 1. Now I have 2. Now I have 3. Now I have 4. Now I have 5. Now I have 6. Scroll, make sure. Definitely 1, 2. Let's just click into it. I want to say page 6. Some of my stuff's being hidden by the Zoom stuff, so I'm sorry, you guys. But so 1, 2. Oh, there you go. What? Bless this mess. Okay, now we should have 6. I don't know what just happened. Zoned out, but okay, so we have page 6 now. Confirmed. Now I'm going to do the same thing when you download it again. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to do download, and I'm going to make sure that I change it over to a PDF. Click download. And really, like, you might already know what size, like now that you've done it, maybe you want all your pop buys to always be the same size. You're only going to have to do this, the test of it one time. But if you're trying to fit it onto certain size things, So we're going to come back over here. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. And this one is actually going to be what I want. Right click. And I'm going to get it opened in Adobe. All right. So now I have my 6 pages. I'm in that correct one because it says 1 of 6 that I'm looking at right here. And so now if I come here and click print and I say multiple and I set it up for 3 by 2, here are my 3 by 2. And I can send it to the printer. I can say that I want however many copies of this. I want 3 copies of this. So there you go. So, yep. So there you go. So you get each page, you know, printed off however many times.
And it'll automatically.
Yes, the print should look like this. If you open it in Adobe, not the Windows, a window of a internet browser version of Adobe. I'm just trying to use the proper lingo so you guys know what I'm saying. Correct. Yes, actually installed in the computer Adobe. I do. That's a Windows thing. I don't know about y'all. I think it's free always though, because see, you can see that I'm trying to be upsold. So if I like come over to like my tools and stuff, I don't actually have all these things. I can't add certificates to stuff. I can't export. I can't do all these things. So if I tried to, it would be like, here you go. And yeah, there you go. Try Adobe Pro. So I'm pretty sure it is just free. Yeah, you can edit PDFs. I know, I miss it very much. Okay, so thank you for saying that. Angela, you had a question. What was your question? All right, type it in the chat if you, Angela, if you remember what your question was. Oh,
here's the question, this real quick. I see that Canva has a calendar. I know that Command has a calendar. Can we schedule those things in advance?
so that was what I was saying is it's the Canva content planner does cost. So I would just use it to see what upcoming holidays are available, grab quickly the design you want, and then put it into Back at You Media, because Back at You is free. And it's going to be connected to multiple pathways, whereas Canva can as well, but again, it costs. Command calendar. I feel like I'm trying to like cover my camera every time I say something that like, I don't know, Big Daddy KW, I'm so sorry. I would use Back at You personally for right now. So, okay. Any other questions?
No.
All right, so now I'm just going to show you some ideas. These are the ones that I'm going to make for us and email out to everybody that's here. And then you can use them as you so desire. So we're always willing to carve out time for you and your referrals. Cute. Nikki and Munesh do this. They give out, I don't know if they use that exact little tag, but they give out pumpkins, and then they actually have a pumpkin contest for their clients. So they drop off pumpkins to all of their clients, and then they have their clients carve the pumpkins, and then they have a whole contest. They put it on their social media of like, here are clients 1 through 12 that submitted their carvings, and they have people vote on it. And then I don't know what they do for the winner, but it's adorable, right? That is a multiple touch engagement from one pop by. Is it more expensive? Yes, it is a little bit a higher end pop by some of the other ones that we're going to see, but it's a multi-touch. So it might actually kind of count like 3 if you will. This one here, your referrals make our business bloom. It's cute and it's cheap. Look at this, 30 cents for a pack of thing. You know, these are ones that are going to be your cheaper options. This does not have to be expensive. It should not be expensive. So you print off a little thing like that, like we just saw, put your business card on it, and you attach to a little seed packet. This one says, if I can give you a hand, please call. And it's next on hand soap. You go to Marshall's, grab some of these. Those are probably going to be more like 5 to 7. So maybe don't do this for everybody. You know, you can have different levels of pop buys for different people. So if you have some heavy hitters, maybe you're doing a pumpkin, and then the other people get like a I did like little hand sanitizer that said, say Buddha germs. So there are different things you can do. This one here, this one says, any way you slice it, I am grateful for your referrals. This is a great Thanksgiving one. And these are 73 cents from this. I just did quick Google searches to show you the cheap ones. This one I included because it's 125 and you get your name on it. So if you wanted to, again, realtors, we like to stick our name on stuff, put your name on it, get that approved though. Okay, thanks. Before you order 125 of those, get them approved. Then make your referrals. Your referrals make my business pop. That's pretty self-explanatory. You could go and get a big bag, whatever. You are meant to you are meant to be a homeowner. So this is just a sticker that they printed this on and stuck it onto the front over the Tic Tac logo. Thank you for being amazing clients. You could stick this on honey.
That's an expensive one.
Not local honey. Listen, cover up that food line sticker. Peeps, have any peeps with real estate needs? Sounds cute. This one, little s'mores packets. Oh, what did it say? I'm never too busy for some more of your referrals.
I did one with,
This is me Googling cute pop buys, and I will be making these templates for everybody that is here. I will send you my version of these, which have not yet been made. So give me a second, but I'm going to basically replicate all of these so that you have ready to go ones.
I did one last year in came out and, buying and renting one plus 50.
Oh, I like that.
Well, that's like, I don't know though, but because you can put, we're talking about, Cragen bought Girl Scout cookies and he made sign little things that said, real estate can be one tough cookie. Let me help you, blah, 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 something like that. And very cute. Yes, it is $4. You could do that for your niece though, like me, and then bump her into that whatever category. She gets a flippin' owl backpack and thinks you're the funt forever, the fun aunt. I am a funt. I hold that title very proudly. This one here says, call us for the scoop on current real estate market. And here's your super cheap scoops. This one is however many of those you want to count. I think it was actually like 24 when I clicked, like hovered over the thing, but it was like 24 for $37. Yeah, it is from Dollar Tree. It's 24 for. Well, this one's only $2. So that one's $2 from Target. Trusted. Maybe read the reviews. Doesn't look like they may be glowing, but I don't know. And then finally, my business would suck without clients like you. So you could go to like Home Depot or something, you know, they have like those like near the checkout line. And grab a bunch of those. Yes. Yes, so for those in the office, Prosper, Alex Bird is here for Prosper Insurance, one of our preferred vendors, and they are doing, say it again. Working with an agent you trust makes sense. I feel like we're doing vows right now. Because you're saying it, I'm repeating. I do. Working with an agent you trust makes sense, and then it's an air freshener. So cute.
Succulent things, I think they're about $4 or so each at Home Depot.
Mhm.
A good buddy of mine, him and his wife,
They
they
said
own a
$4
company that
for
makes
succulents.
succulent pots,
Mm.
like custom 3D printed succulent pots. I don't know if y'all seen it before, but Thomasina bought a couple of them from him. And they're in the shape of a, behind. Like, it's got the, imagine, right?
Do I need to repeat that for people on?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
whatever.
just kidding.
You can get custom, like, custom made 3D pots. You make, like, you literally can make them custom order
That's cool.
for you, for the succulent.
Yeah,
And I think they're great. He gave me, that was my wedding gift. With some succulent pots, custom made.
in the shape of.
With the skull.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think I'm right.
He doesn't only do butts.
Sorry. It's a 3D printer, so tell them what you
I
want.
got you.
can literally print it. I have a website too, if anybody is interested, I can. do that.
So Cragen was saying that he has someone that does custom 3D printed succulent pots. If you ever want something like that, reach out to him for that contact information. So if you wanted to make it in this shape of a butt, apparently is an option, or you could do a house or what have you. That is very cute. So this was just, I have already said this a couple times, but also I just like to do this because I'm extra. So I'm gonna give you guys the templates. I already said it. How do I make it go away? I want to be finished drumming. There we go. All right, so that's everything. I can do my little confetti. You want to know how to do that? Watch my listing presentation video. That is online. Any questions? Yes, Alex. I sure did make this listing or this presentation in Canva. And if you would like to learn how I did that, you can go to YouTube and watch my listing presentation video. No, not me, Thomasina. Yeah. Go to Thomasina, look for that. It should be on there. If it's not, I need to figure it out. There was, truthfully, if I'm being just fully honest, once upon a time, there was one time where I did actually forget to share my screen. And so I recorded a whole thing of just me talking about what I was doing, and everybody in person saw it. And then there was zero help for those online. Yeah, yes, there was. Yeah, so that, if that was the one, I need to do that one anyway again, because I think it would be beneficial. So any other questions for anybody online? Yes.
And what was you found success in?
Oh, thank you. Because that was one of the things I started with. So I personally, like, there was, I gave out, I think it was like 15. I did 15 of my Prosper. No, it would have been 10 of my Prosper insurance ones, because it was the first one I did. And I got 2 referrals out of my 10 that I gave. And I feel like a lot of this is just staying top of mind, right? Because people are talking about stuff, especially like if someone has just recently bought a house, they're talking about that to everybody. And they're all having those conversations, and you just forget to be like, oh yeah, talk to blank, or what have you. So that's mine. Does anybody else, like, have you guys ever done pop buys and found success? Anybody anecdotes?
I guess I do. Stuff, people think I'm the best.
Yeah.
Sometimes people do it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do have something.
Yeah. So Alex was saying when she goes and drops off pop buys at some of her clients, they'll say, oh, actually, I do have something right now for you. And it's just like almost immediate. And mine was the same. It was literally like, thanks so much. Oh my gosh, that was great. By the way, blank. Here is such and such information. So any other questions from online? Let me go back to my first and make sure. I think that covered everything. Yes. All right. If no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. And then all of us that are in person are going to go out and hang out and make our pop buys for free from Prosper. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.